My friend, we're going to be talking about the melodic minor scale today based off of knowing what a major scale is, but we're really going to hone in on the second mode, which is going to be the Dorian flat 2. We could also call this a Phrygian sharp 6, and we'll explain both methodologies on why we would think that way. Now, when we play a minor chord, let's say we're playing just a C minor, we've got that minor third, the E flat there, not the E major, because or the E note that would be a natural because it would give us a major. But when we play like a minor scale, we know that we're going to change the 1, 2, flat 3 from the natural 3 to the flat 3. We're also going to have the 4 as a natural, the 5 as a natural, and change the natural 6 to a flat 6. The natural 7 goes to a flat 7. So what we're going to be seeing is having that minor 6 and minor 7 and minor third jump up to make the minor scale. That's what we do when we have a scale. C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. That's natural minor. That is created by starting the C major scale from the 6th scale degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we count those, it gives us, right? So those movements of hearing are based off of what scale you're in and then being able to see the relative minor in that key. Today, we're going to talk about just the key of C major. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. When we manipulate it to have our harmonic minor, we move our scale to have different notes. So when we play the melodic minor, we do the same. 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, natural 6, natural 7, and then we're going to have our 1. When we start from the 2nd scale position, so if we have that same scale, melodic. If we start from that scale and then we do it from the 2nd, we would have, right? And we would end on that D note, the 2nd one, because that's where we started. D, E flat, F, G, A natural, B flat, C, then D. So the concept is that creates the intervals for the 2nd mode of melodic minor. Now, taking those intervals of D to E flat, that's a half step. So let's take the concept of seeing as being our melodic minor. Let's see that when we change our melodic minor to our 2nd scale, we add the D. Let's now do it through the eyes of C minor. You got it. So we have C to D flat. That's our half step. We're going to go to E flat. We're going to go to our F, then to our G. We're going to have our A natural. We're going to have our B natural. And then we're going to finish it with suit. So the concept here is, how is that different than any other modes? Well, that's Dorian, but you have a flat 2. You're not playing right here. Dorian with a flat 2. All it does is it gives a little more emphasis on that flat 9. Hence, that's why we use it as a Dorian flat 9 mode. When you hear that note, in this case, if we're playing C, that half and sharp minor 2nd, that's where we pay attention to that tonal quality of that sound. Since it's basically a C sharp or a D flat, we're going to see this tone, which means if you're playing any chord that's a like a flat 9 sus 4, it works perfectly over the top of that. So influence yourself. Again, with doing these, you practice them in patterns. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. See how that somewhat sounds like a major scale over a minor chord? That's where the beauty of this is. And then seeing it through the eyes of Phrygian, if we know that our Phrygian mode is just the 3rd scale, so if we were in the key of C major, playing E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E would give us our Phrygian mode. Half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. That kind of momentum doing it from C would have us doing the same thing as Phrygian, except now we have a sharp 6. Thusly, what's the difference between Dorian flat 2 and Phrygian sharp 6? Nada, boo, bada. If you like the way that I teach, please give a thumbs up, put a comment below, and please share this with somebody today. That'd be tops. Aloha.